This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin,
good day, and it's a beautiful day. Morning, peeps. Happy Monday. day. Happy Manifesting Monday.
Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. So good to see all of you coming in. Yes, Blue Jean, we are going to talk about that today. Manifesting Monday. Come on, let's play. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who's in the house. Pat Moss came in for her morning cup of joy. Jean Walensky, who we call Blue Jean, is here. Andrea, good morning. Deirdre, my love, happy Monday to you. Julie Kiss, my Hope. Hello, Hope, across the big pond. Yes, it is Manifesting Monday. Oh my gosh, let's get excited about manifesting today. And Jean says, if you want to know how to manifest coffee, just ask Teri. That's right. I have a wonderful, amazing cup of coffee. Cheers, everybody. Thanks to Blue Jean, who knew I was not quite able to get everything done that needed to be done this morning before the show. So she brought it to me. So beautiful. Thank you, Jean. Isabel, good morning. Becky, hello, hello. All right, let's go into our hearts. The reason we do heart-brain coherence is to get our heart and our brain to talk to each other, to get that message through of love. We are unconditional love. So we're telling the brain that we are amazing. That's the I ams. Whatever I ams we're saying, the brain is getting that message loud and clear, because when we do that heart-brain connection, the energy is going from the heart to the brain in your head, and then it travels through your body. It talks to your cells. So let's do that. And yes, our little Whizzy Bee just loves me. And she decided to insist that Mom take care of me by bringing me some coffee this morning. Thank you, Whizzy Bee. And good morning, Jasmine. All right, so hand on the heart. And we're going to slow down the breathing. Good morning, Josie and Rick. And then we're going to add in love. Add in something that makes you feel so good, whether it's an act of kindness from a friend, bringing you coffee, or it's a warm hug, whatever that looks like. Just bring that warmth right into your heart. And then we're going to make some I am affirmations. And I want you all to do this. We're going to focus today on I am affirmations for manifestation. So as you tell your story of what your I am is, we're also going to go into those affirmations. So let's get to the heart and brain talking first. Let's have a moment of silence as we do this and just see what comes forth. Don't try to force anything. Just let what comes out come out for your I am story. Hey, share your I am stories today. Thank you, Becky. I couldn't hold that sneeze back. I am love. I am loved. I am happy. I am joyful. I am enough. I am abundant. I'm so grateful for this morning with all of you. I'm ready for whatever today brings and whatever this week brings. I'm living my purpose here on earth. And I am peace. Jasmine, I am a winner. I am undefeated. I am aligned with love and divine power. Good morning, Marietta, my beautiful heart. I love you. Kathy Hand, good morning. And Kathy says, I am grateful and happy. Love the happy. And Hope, I am on purpose. Oh, Deirdre. Deirdre, I am a Whitman sampler of love attributes. I love that. And Pat Moss, I am me. Magnificent, magnetic, and awaiting to manifest. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And Becky says, for some reason, I'm hearing I'm sexy and I know it. It's strange, but must need to raise my vibe today. Well, I think you just raised all of our vibrations today. I love that. Rochelle, good morning. I am rich on every level. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, wow. What beautiful I am stories today. Isabel, I am happy to be an energy being. I am happy and blessed. I am abundant. Wow, wow, wow. I love all of these I ams. Y'all are amazing this morning with your I am stories. I'm loving it. You know, on Sundays, we set our intention and we give them a day to kind of steep like tea inside of us, to really get in there and get all that good flavor in of whatever it is that you want to call to you. So hopefully you set an intention for this week. You can do it for more than a week, or you can do it for a day. So whatever you feel like, it's your manifestation, whatever you want that to look like. I like to set an intention for my week because then I can get into the excitement to see what unfolds. And as I set that intention and I just let it sit in me, then every once in a while, the thought will pop up about what I decided, because it is a decision, it's a choice that we make to manifest. And then I start seeing evidence of it coming to me. If you've ever read the book E Squared by Pam Grout, you'll understand a little bit more about setting intentions and then just allowing them to unfold. That's what the book teaches us. And as Pam shares in that book, the more we focus on our intention, the more it shows up for us. There is one exercise, there is a book full of exercises. And one exercise that she has us do is focus on a color of a car that we're going to see. Now, this happens before you go out and about. So if you're going to be out on the road or out traveling anywhere, you can it's just a fun little exercise. Just set that intention. I'm going to see red cars today, or blue, or whatever your color is that you're going to call to you. And then as you go along your way, just pay attention And before you know it, you are going to see so many red cars or blue or whatever color you choose. I have done this exercise so many times because I love that little book. It's a book about manifesting, because as we learn how powerful we are to attract things to us, to manifest whatever it is that we're choosing to manifest, then we grow in confidence and we get to the knowingness that if I say, I'm going to manifest $100 today, before I know it, that money is going to show up. It's going to come from somewhere. And that's how powerful we are. What we focus on, what we say, I want that, or I want more of that. Sometimes when we experience something and it feels so good, and we just know we're in alignment with whatever that is, then we say, I want more of that. Can I have more of that, universe? And we put our energy and our focus on it. And before we know it, there's more and more of that same experience or that same thing materializing for us. So I'm just going to want to see what's going on here. Stacy is at the vet and she's listening in. I know she had to take little Luna in to the vet this morning. And I'm so glad that you're listening to us while you're there, Stacy. Thank you. And Becky says, we're missing a lot of P's this morning, calling all P's. That's right. We don't have some of our P's in here. So go ahead and say their name and get them in here. Let's manifest our P's, our P family. We don't have our Charlie. We don't have Linda, Sally, Tony, Christina. Let's get them in. And Jean Walensky says, I am listening and following direction. Teri, we have a place to go. All right. We're getting a lot of direction here. They want me to have some experiences. So I manifested this. I manifested to be in the energy that's going to help me be of service. That's what my journey is all about. And that's what I ask every day. How can I be of more service out in the world? So I'm ready. I am so ready. And Stacy says, once I said I'm going to see a yellow Camaro, and I went all day without seeing one. Then I walked to my mailbox and my neighbor was opening his garage, and there it was. It's that simple. Don't give up. Never give up. In Pam's book, in E Squared, you set a time limit. So you put an intention out to the universe and you say, I am going to experience this in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, whatever you choose to do. And there's one experience where you call in something miraculous, something that's out of the ordinary. And you say, I know that God exists. I just want to see something absolutely that's going to blow my mind, absolutely amazing, that will give me a sign that I know that's from God. So I've done this so many times. I've done this exercise. I've read through the book and done all the exercises in it. And there was one particular time that I had gone almost 48 hours. I was at the very end, just like what Stacy was saying, just ready to say, well, I guess that's not going to happen. And I'd gone out and stood on my balcony, and I was looking into the water at the canal that was running by the apartments. And I was just talking to God, and I just said, I know you exist. I don't really need a sign to tell me that. I know it in my heart. But this is just like a fun exercise that I'm doing. I thought that I might see something, but if it's not meant to be right now, that's okay too. I gave up, not giving up in a bad way. I just let go of it. I released my expectation. I just said, okay, it might not happen right now, and I'm okay with that. It's the being okay with it that matters. It's not saying, oh, I guess God doesn't exist because he's not going to show me anything. It's saying, I'm okay if I see something or I don't see something. That's the secret. It's the letting go, the release. The minute I did that, I turned around and there was what I call a falling star, a meteor, and it was streaking across the sky. There was no way I could miss it. But if I had kept my back turned to it another minute, wallowing in the fact that I hadn't seen anything, or if I had stayed inside my apartment and kept wondering why I wasn't seeing my sign, I would have missed it. And just like with Stacy, if she hadn't walked out to the mailbox at that moment when the door opened, she would have missed it. So many times we play a big part in seeing those signs. We have to be open to them, number one. We have to say, I know it's there. In my heart, I know it's there. I don't have to see it, but wouldn't it be great if I did see it? I love listening to Abraham Hicks. And Abraham does this game with us. He says, play this game, play the wouldn't it be great if game. And wouldn't it be great if today something miraculous came forward in our life and we saw the manifestation of what we intended to have come forward? Wouldn't it be great if I received so many blessings on this day that I wouldn't even think about anything else? I would just think about how blessed I am and how loved I am and what a great manifester I am. Wouldn't it be great if? Play that game. It's a beautiful game to play because you get into the energy of being a kid again, of just opening to possibilities. That's all it is. You're opening to possibilities. Wouldn't it be great if? And then whatever your if is, put it in there. Okay, so Kathy is saying, my back is out of whack because I twisted while trying to avoid falling on top of my old dog, Bonnie. She slipped and fell on our wood floor, and I almost went down on top of her. I have lidocaine patch on it, and hopefully it will loosen up soon. So yeah, let's see that manifest for you, Kathy. Let's see good health on this day and the end of pain. Put it out there. And wouldn't it be great? Let's all do a wouldn't it be great if for Kathy, for her pain. Wouldn't it be great if Kathy had no pain going forward in this day? Wouldn't it be great if a healing took place just by accepting the healing, just by opening up to the fact that we heal ourselves when we do the heart brain, that when you're doing that heart brain, all the cells are paying attention and they're starting that healing process inside. You've got the lidocaine going on outside. Let's put the healing on the inside where it really works in miracles. So wouldn't it be great if, everybody do one for Kathy, wouldn't it be great if, and just put that energy out there. And Kathy says, when we were in Ocean City during Bike Week, I manifested good parking spaces, and Bob was so surprised when it kept working for us. Yeah, put those parking angels to work. That's what I always say. I need a parking space, so open one up. And good morning, Jean Lorio. Okay, so I want to read some I am affirmations for abundance and for manifesting, because that's what we're focusing on today. And the more we put energy into our own miraculous self, our own ability to manifest, the faster we're going to see that manifestation take place. So today is all about getting into the energy of acceptance. Yes, Kathy, acceptance of whatever it is you want to manifest. When our Marietta taught us the triple A, that's the very first triple A, accept, accept. So here are some I ams. I am responsible for making smart decisions to drive success in my personal and professional life. I am blessed to have everything in my life to make it successful. Now let these really sink in. Really feel in your heart that what these affirmations are saying is true, that I am responsible. That's the first one. I am responsible. I make the choices. I make the decisions. Nobody's forcing me to do anything. So I am responsible for making those smart decisions. Really let that sink in. I am blessed to have everything in my life to make it successful. Feel the blessing. Feel the energy of being blessed. I am grateful that I woke up today. Every time I do that, every morning when I open my eyes and I say, thank you, God, for another day alive, it puts me in an energetic place to receive. I'm accepting that I'm still alive. I'm still here. And I have a big job to do here. I have a big responsibility. And then I am acknowledging that I am responsible for making those smart choices this day, the choices that will lead to that path that I'm supposed to be on. Okay, here's one for us. I am harder than all the challenges and the hurdles lying in my way. Let's think about that one for a moment. So, going back to Kathy's scenario of the pain that's coming to her, Kathy, feel into this I am. I am harder than all the challenges and hurdles lying in my way. You have the ability to be strong. You have the ability to overcome whatever it is that's been thrown your way. We all do. We all have that inside of us. It's the acknowledging and the acceptance of it that's going to solidify that inside of us. That's going to help us really know that, yes, I am. And I love that. I love, yes, I am, and yes, I can, because that's like our cheerleader cheering us on and saying, you got this. You've got this. That's what this I am is saying to you. You've got this. And you've got all of us right here behind you, lifting you up and helping you to know that you've got this. Marietta says, wouldn't it be great if our canvas lady comes today to install our bimini top? We are already grateful. Wouldn't it be great if? I love this game. I love it because we're getting into the possibility. We're getting into knowing that we are making a choice. We are making that decision. It would be great. And get into the energy of it being great. Celebrate it. Just like what Marietta says, we're already grateful. And Kathy says, I use that AAA often, Marietta. It is even, oh, we won't say that, as one of her passwords. We don't know which one, so that's okay. Marietta says, Kathy Hand, I use it all the time too, because everything is working perfectly according to God's incredible divine plan. Absolutely. All right, let's do some more manifesting I ams. I am full of vitality. My confidence, positive attitude, and self-belief are my biggest assets to take me a step closer to my success. Yeah, we're not coming begging for anything. We're coming with confidence. We're coming with the knowledge that is there for us. Just like when I gave up on seeing a sign, I didn't have to see a sign. I knew in my heart, I had confidence that my God exists, that there is a power greater than myself that's so loving and so kind and so patient with me. And so when I said, okay, God, I don't really have to see it. It would be cool to see it, but I don't have to. And I gave up on my expectation and I turned it over and said, whatever you want to do. If you want to show me a sign, that's a blessing and thank you for it. But I don't have to have it. and then it showed up. So it's releasing the energy of that expectation, releasing that string that we're holding on to that says it has to be this way. It has to be within that 48 hours, right? That was the limit. And God showed me there's no limits. There are no limits at all. Anything is possible. Open up to what is possible. And here's a really good one. I am not afraid of failures. I learn from my mistakes and turn failures into favorable results. There are no failures. There's only lessons. So if you've ever gone into the mentality of failing, oh, I'm such a failure, I failed at that. No, you learned from that, hopefully. It's a learning experience, a learning opportunity when something doesn't go our way. And why do we look at it as a failure? Because we held out that expectation. It was going to look like this. And maybe it didn't look like this. Maybe it looked like this. And something else showed up for us that's better and more powerful and more wonderful than what we had put our expectation out that it was going to look like. So open up to those possibilities. I love Tony Robbins, and Tony comes on and he says, "What'd you fail at today? What did you fail at?" And that's our own perception of failing. If we thought we failed at something, turn that around, pivot away from it, because that's what Tony has us do. Pivot away from that thought that it was a failure and look at it as an opportunity for growth. So anytime you're putting out an intention and you're saying, I really would like to see this in my life, I really would just be so content if I only had that. And then it doesn't show up. But maybe something else is coming down the road. Maybe something else is showing up that's even bigger and better than what you envisioned it was going to look like. Wouldn't that be great if that happened to you? Go into your story of wouldn't it be great if, and just watch what will happen. Watch it come down the road for you, because it will. Okay, so another I am. Oh, I love this one. Today, I am going to bid farewell to old habits and welcome a positive change in my life. We have to clear out what is happening inside that's not serving us. If there are old beliefs, there are old ways of doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. If we hold a negative thought of, I will never have this, other people have it, other people are worthy of having it, but I'm not. That's a belief. Changing those old habits, changing those beliefs. We can change a belief at any moment. A belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. And I'm so grateful to a friend that shared that with us, that opened that up to us as a possibility to look at that thought, and then look at the fact that, yes, if I'm still doing something one way and it's not working, do I still hold that belief that if I do it that way, it will work? There are some places that say that's the definition of insanity, to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting it to change, expecting it to be different. Open up to possibilities. Open up to maybe there's a different way to do something. Maybe there's a different way to think about something, and bring in the positive energy. Bring in that which will create a different result just by turning a different direction. Sometimes, if you always turn right, everywhere you go, you turn right, you're missing what you would see if you turned left. You know, Jean and I went out exploring yesterday out here in Vermont, in the mountains, And as we got to the end of her driveway, she says, which way do you want to go? Which way do we turn? And there was one time when I went out exploring on my own and I had turned left because that's what my GPS told me to do. And I got very turned around and lost. So I hadn't been exploring what was out that way. I'd always turn right. When I was with her, we'd go right. So I said, let's go left. And what a beautiful day we had yesterday. What a beautiful, amazing scenery we were able to see as we drove through the mountains. And we came to a place that was just this most beautiful energy of waterfalls and streams and lakes, rivers, and the trees that are changing so much color right now on the mountains. You never know until you try. If you don't ask, it's always a no. Those are givens. So if you try that different way, if you turn that different direction, you might receive the biggest blessing that you could receive. So always be open to possibilities. Kathy Hand says, that I am is so very important. Get rid of what doesn't serve you and your greater good. Stop stinking thinking. Absolutely. Start the positive thoughts flowing. Bring in what could be. Wouldn't it be great if? Do that game. Play that game all day today. I challenge you. Play the what if game. Wouldn't it be great if? And Pat Moss says, wouldn't it be great if my confidence manifested a new home? It's there. It's there, Pat. Get into the energy of it. See it. Feel it. Know it in your heart that it's there. All right, I'm going to pay attention to the time here a little bit. So I want to just encourage you all to remember these what ifs. If you have to replay the show and listen to them again, then do that. But just do your what if game today. Wouldn't it be great if? And put that energy in there. So manifest, manifest, manifest. I haven't even pulled the Kuan Yin card, but I want you all to go ahead and start putting your prayer requests in so we can get out of here on time. The Kuan Yin card for today, and I haven't read it yet. I just picked it and put it aside. It's divine connection. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your highest guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowledge. Doing so will bring you great joy. It goes right along with what we're talking about with manifesting, to just know where everything comes from. That divine connection that you have with your higher self, with Source, Creator, with Divine Mother, with Christ consciousness, with the angels, with the masters. Get more into that connection and go into your heart where you intuitively know you are a great manifester. You are the one in control. You're the one making the decisions. So let that guidance system help you. So as you put in your prayer request, I'm just going to read a few more. I don't know why it's not wanting to come out, but I'm manifesting being able to read these for you. I am affirmations for abundance. I am capable of attracting daily abundance. I am accustomed to the power of abundance. I am grateful to have unlimited abundance in my life. I am curious to knock and open a new door to discover the gems of abundance. I am a magnet to attract endless abundance with a positive attitude. I love that. Now, as you continue to put your prayer requests in, I want to share with you, I was reading a story, a true story of abundance. And I wasn't even looking for a story of abundance. I was just like, sometimes I just flip through some positive internet pages, some places that bring out really good feeling stuff. And I got caught up in this story that I was reading, and it was a real story that happened in, I believe it was in Nashville, Tennessee. And it was this young musician. He was starting out, but he was doing okay. He wasn't like filthy rich, wealthy, but he had money. And he had gone to the grocery store and he got what he needed to get and paid for it. And then he headed out the door. And as he was walking to his car, he was approached by this young teenager. And this kid asked him to help him. And the help that he wanted, he goes, I'll work for it. I'll do, if you have something I can do, maybe put your groceries in your car for you. If you'll just buy me some donuts, just a bag of donuts, because I'm hungry and I don't have any food. So the guy just took a chance. Sometimes we intuitively have to just take that chance. We know that this is real, what's being presented. So you use your power of discernment. And he knew that it was real. He could see that the kid looked hungry. He could see in his eyes that he wasn't playing a con game. He was real about it. So he let him put his groceries in the car. And then he took him inside and they went to the donut aisle. And he started talking to the kid and finding out, what he was all about. And he found out that his mom was sick and they didn't have money. And they didn't have any groceries. And the kid decided he'd take a bus and go to the part of town where people did have money and might be able to give him a handout. So this young musician took him to the donut aisle and bought him donuts. And then instead of going straight to the cashier, he went down the aisles and started filling up a grocery cart full of food. And he bought all kinds of food and other supplies for the home and went to the checkout counter and paid for it. And the kid had all these bags and bags of groceries and was saying his goodbye to the man and headed for the bus stop. And instead he goes, no, you've got such a load there. Let me take you home. And so he did, gave him a ride home. And he went inside and he said he saw what the kid was talking about. They had nothing. They didn't even have a bed. They were laying on the floor on a pallet. So he filled up the groceries. He filled up the refrigerator and the cabinets. And then he went on to be kind of like a sponsor, a guardian angel, and help this family out. You never know. It's always a no unless you ask. This kid took a chance and he came up to a perfect stranger and just asked for something simple and said, I'm willing to work. If you have anything I can do, I can help with this. If you'll just help me with some food. It's always a no until you ask. Always remember those words, that if you don't ask, you're not going to get it. You might still be going hungry or doing without something that you really want or need in your life. All right, let's see what our prayer requests are today. Deirdre says, please pray for Thump. He's not eating the last couple of days. Prayers for everyone, everywhere, Gaia, and world peace. Of course. Thank you, Deirdre. And let's put your little Thump right in the middle of that circle and a special pat on the head from me. And Jean Molinsky, our blue Jean, says, oh boy, this is going to be fun. The Fae have goggles on for flying. Everyone do what is enjoy. Absolutely. When you do your wouldn't it be great if, get into that energy of joy and play and wonderment and awe. Beautiful Hope says prayers for the entire Angelic River family to continue to be blessed with health, wealth, and strength, and may all our manifestations come true. Special miracle prayers for Jason Juggler Carty. May he find his way to accept, align, allow, and so it is. And wouldn't it be great if you heard today that Jason is doing amazingly well? Get into the joy of that. Jean Lorio, I am grateful that I realized how abundant I am. I am manifesting that I always see with clarity the truth of my blessings. I love that, Jean. Blue Jean says prayers for all of us on this day where we are bringing the magic of abundance to ourselves and others. Being of light, joy, and love that I am, I will create abundance wherever I step in the light with each thought, each breath, my breath, my breath, my breath. Beautiful. Pat Moss. Prayers for my cousin Anne, who has just lost her partner to cancer, and she is taking it hard. Let's put Anne right in that circle. And speaking of Anne's, let's put our darling Ruth Anderson's sister Anne into the circle. She's having some testing done today, and let's pray that they'll find the cause of what's going on physically so that she can get the help she needs. Jasmine, prayers for Mother Earth to heal and spread that healing and peace to us. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so I'd like to put my biological family in there. I'd like to put Blue Jean and her husband in the circle and all the fur babies that are here in the house. I'd like to put every one of you in the circle today for you to receive the blessing of whatever is needed in your life, whether that looks like a physical healing, emotional, mental, or spiritual healing. And I'll put myself in there along with you. It's a beautiful, beautiful, amazing day. And I want it to stay that way. So I'm manifesting that for my day, for it to be uplifting, for whatever comes my way to be a blessing, for me to be able to make a difference in somebody's life today. If I can touch one person's life, I'm fulfilled. Good morning, Joanne. Joanne says prayers for my daughter, Jackie, for continued healing. And wouldn't it be great if you heard today from Jackie that things are turning around in her life and that she's the very best she can be? Kathy Hand is prayers for all of us in this beautiful, loving family. Prayers for my husband, Bob, Colin, and Marlena. And let's remember the P's who are not here with us today. For Linda, Sally, and Tony. Kathy with Hotto Bear and Grace Isis. Our Catherine Kovacs, Leo. Let's put all of them in the prayers today. So let's go into our heart. Let's take a moment. Allow that breath to come right into your heart center. Allow that white light coming in directly from God to warm your heart. And then watch as an explosion of color happens. If that light enters your energy, it's going to take on the color of your aura and your chakras. So just see all the colors of the rainbow. See them swirling around you, in you, through you, and out from you. As you receive, then give. And as you give, you receive. So hold in your heart whatever it is that you're needing today. Whatever you ask to manifest, whatever you ask on behalf of others, see it manifesting. See this circle happening of you giving out the love giving out these rainbow color energies and receiving back even more. The circle that's beautiful, the circle of life. You're living instead of existing. So when you start living and opening up to possibilities, when you start getting excited about what can be, then you're living and you're allowing, you're accepting, aligning, and allowing. Breathe it in. Breathe in the white light coming into your heart and send out the rainbow of colors that it turns into. Send out the green energy from your heart center. Let that green color the world with love. Love is that energy that heals. So as we color Mother Earth, giving that love all the way down into the crystalline center, it comes back up, expanded and renewed and recharged. And everyone that walks on Gaia's back feels that love. You do make a difference in the world. You do matter. If you're sending love out into the world, you're impacting lives by doing that. Take another breath in. And now you know the process. You take it in and it gets into your heart and it turns into all that color. So what color do you want to paint your world today? What color do you want to send forward? Is it the green from the heart? Is it the blue from your throat? Sending out messages of love, messages of encouragement, being somebody's cheerleader? Is it the yellow from your solar plexus, standing in your confidence, knowing that you are worthy to have everything you desire to manifest? Is it maybe the red, the red from the root chakra? That was hard for somebody. So let's go back to that one. Let's go back to the solar plexus. As you breathe in that light coming from our Creator, breathe it right into that solar plexus. And now say, I am worthy. I am deserving to receive my abundance. I am deserving to have health and love and joy in my life. Say it with confidence. Now breathe it in again and breathe into that solar plexus. And let's send yellow out through the whole world for every inhabitant that's on Gaia right now to have the confidence in who they are and that they are deserving of everything good that can come their way. Now let's take a deep breath and let's go down to that root chakra. The red of the root chakra. Let it expand out first for you, knowing that you are safe, you are secure, you are enough. Stand in your divine authority of having everything you need in life, and everything you want is available to you. You manifest it. Wouldn't it be great if play that game and go into all these colors of the rainbow and let your chakra energy open wide for you to receive your manifestations? Let's pour all those colors over the ones who are placed in the prayer circle, everyone that's in there that's in need. Let's just place the energy of love, of confidence, of worthiness, the end of struggle. May all beings everywhere Be free of struggling. Be free of pain. Be free of anything that they feel is holding them back. May all beings everywhere know peace in their heart. May you be blessed this day in the knowledge of who you are, of your power as a beautiful spirit. May you be loved and know that you are loved. And let's show that love to each other. Let's do our heart telephone. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you immensely. My heart is so full of love for all of you that come together to just be with each other, check in with each other, hold each other. I love you so much. Let's get out of here. Let's go be abundant. Let's go manifest. It's a beautiful day. Get out there and enjoy it. Thank you for your beautiful prayers. I'm just reading them now. Yes, let's lift up your sister-in-law Meg, who's having surgery. Hello, Pruchetta. Thank you for being here. And there's our Rick Morrow. Leo, we put you in that circle. You and all of your peeps. Remember your magnificence. Wouldn't it be great if play that game all day today? Wouldn't it be great if? And let's all have a beautiful day. Whatever it looks like in your world. For the weather, it doesn't matter. It's what matters inside. What's the weather inside of you looking like? Mine's looking like sunshine. And like Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. Beautiful Jean Waldinsky. Dance your pants and waggy butts in your general direction. Yes, get into the energy of play. To the energy of possibility, and love you so much. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.